And I'm back with another simple little tutorial. We're going to keep on rolling with this server that we're building, and which is the HTTP server and the FTP server. And in these next couple videos, I plan on us doing a little bit more with the client side, because we have the basic server side down. That's good for right now. Now we just need to start getting the client side. Alright, so once again, the server, this will be running what's on the server, provides the service. The client side is what the end user is going to be running. So if you're, let's say, a business, if you're a web hosting business, this is the side you will be dealing with, running the server. This is what your client will be using. Your client will be using a FTP client. So let's take a look at the FTP client source. Everything that you see that is in red with a little hash mark next to it, or number sign, that means it's commented out in Python, and I'm not going to be talking about that in this video. What I'm going to be talking about is right here, the FTP login. So what happens whenever we run our server, Python server.py. So we're in, we can run our client. I need to put this in a much easier directory. List Python FTP Client.py. So right now all we can do is we can list what's in the directory. And if you notice right now, it says user Todd and the path is blanked out. But in the previous videos, if you paid attention to that, if we took out this right here, we reran that code and looked, it would say anonymous. Because whenever we don't have any arguments in the parameters of FTP login, we are simply accessing this, which is the anonymous. There's no username and password. It just gives us a directory that we are allowed to access. Now, whenever we get into things such as uploading files, deleting files, you actually need like permissions to do it, to do all that. And usually you're going to have users. You don't want to give everybody the permissions to be able to upload, delete, edit files. That's not good, because anonymous login, that's everybody. So here we have one user, which is Todd. That's going to be the login name, and the password is 123. So just like you see right here, we have Todd 123, username, password. It's just like that here, 123. Run it. That's the server. Here's going to be our client window. Once again, Todd, password. And what I'm also going to be just going to go really quickly over what I'm going to do in the next video. The next video I'm going to get into basically uploading a file, which you need a user with proper permissions to do it. So if you notice this perm right here, this is going to be the argument telling it what kind of permissions Todd has. So quick rundown of this again. It's very short, sweet, easy. Whenever we do FTP login and it takes the arguments of Todd and 123, it accesses this user, and it completely ignores anonymous, because we're not going to be logged in as anonymous. We take out these parameters, and whenever we run this code, it's going to ignore user Todd, and it's going to run this. Alright, so fairly simple idea. Let me put that back, save it, and see you in the next video.